Hello, 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 is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. Hello, everyone. Hello. What if the Creator were a good being? How would that be different here? Would things look different if the Creator were a good being, or what people call God? God, their Lord, their Master, their Father in heaven. How would things really look on earth if these idiots that bow down and worship were correct? Would things look different here, or would they look the same way? How would this realm look if their God, their Creator, they claim that created them, were a good being? How would this realm be? I want you to get into that mindset. How would this realm look? What would be different about this place? Not just how it looks, but how it behaves. What would this realm be like? Would there be huge lists of genetic disorders? Like Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, for example. Huntington's disease, sickle cell disease, Alzheimer's, hemophilia. The list goes on. There's thousands. I can't fit them all here. There's so many. Would a good God have created those? Look into it sometime. Look at the whole list. Would a good God have created all of those for humans? Genetic disorders and diseases that you're programmed to get. It's unavoidable. It doesn't matter about diet, exercise, life choices. It's genetic. You can't help it. You can't blame these people. You can't blame these children. You have to blame the God on the screen. Or credit that thing. You got to give it credit where credit's due. You want to give it credit for beauty, for sunsets and oceans and lakes and trees. You got to give it credit, man. For the genetic disorders, you got to give it proper credit. You got to give your Creator its propers, its props. Its props. Give God its props for being evil and creating all these genetic disorders that babies are born with. What about the natural disasters? Are you going to give your God its propers for earthquakes and hurricanes and tornadoes and tsunamis and great floods and volcanic eruptions that destroy, floods and droughts and blizzards and on and on and on and on? You're going to give your God its props, its propers. What are you going to do? You going to praise that thing? 3 minutes, 33 seconds just went by. Praise Him. Praise Him. Worship and praise. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above. He fucks your minds with false love. What are you going to do? Would these natural disasters exist? Or would a good God never have made the realm this way, never designed it this way? If it made a mistake, would it correct the mistakes? Would it get rid of tornadoes, earthquakes, hurricanes, blizzards, volcanic eruptions, tsunamis, droughts? These are all natural disasters, great floods. Look at this. Cyclones, tornadoes, earthquakes, tsunamis, floods, landslides, avalanche, drought, blizzard, volcano eruption, hailstorm, wildfire. Look at that. Would a good God have made that? Would this realm contain such things? Would we even know of such things if it was a good God? A good, loving God. What would make that for its children to suffer from? Tornadoes and droughts and earthquakes, tsunamis, floods, landslides, burning them with volcanic eruptions, blizzards freezing people to death, wildfires, burning wild animals. Why would that exist? Why would it be designed this way? Some of you like to defend God's design. Nature is beautiful. Well, that's all part of nature, what I just described. Is your God a good guy? Is your God a good God? Is your God a good creator? What on earth is your God, and what in heaven is your God? Why do you worship it? Why do you assume it's a good guy? What would things look like if it was a good God? Would thousands of kinds of parasites exist for humans and for animals, wild animals and dogs and cats, domestic animals? So many kinds of parasites that people are afflicted with. Your God thought them up and created them. It didn't just make a mistake and say, I better get rid of that. It doesn't correct any mistakes anyways. Things get worse here. They don't get improved upon. Things don't get removed from this hell realm. They get worse and worse and worse and worse. If your God was a good, caring God, thousands of types of parasites wouldn't exist. Now, would they? Neither would ticks and leeches. Would spiders exist that harm people? Scorpions, snakes. What about poisonous plants, berries, fruits that make people very sick? Mushrooms. Lots of things out in nature are inedible for humans or will cause you to suffer and perish, we'll say. Do you really believe your God is a good guy? Oh my goodness, look at some of these. Look at these fallacies and list of biases. That's not even all of them. There's confirmation bias. Oh, that one made the list, but there's lots of them. There's lots of biases here. Groupthink, halo effect, hindsight bias. Why are you designed to have so many biases to get through, to reach the truth, and to see the truth, and to know the truth? You're designed not to find the truth. You're designed in a way that when someone like me speaks truth, your biases kick in. Your cognitive biases kick in. That keep you away from knowing the truth. Your God designed you that way. Hurdles and obstacles and roadblocks. You were designed to be kept from the truth, to be gate kept. Your God is a gatekeeper. Your God is the greatest gatekeeper of truth. It tries to keep you away from knowing where you are, who you are, what you are, and what it is, and what this realm is, and how evil it is, and the design. It keeps you from seeing the design. And then I work tirelessly to try to get you to see it. And it requires a Herculean effort to try to get you to see what is right in front of your eyes, what this place is and the way it's designed. And the way you're designed through your body, your brain, your meat suit vehicle. It's just a vehicle, mate. It's just a vehicle, as David Icke would say. This realm is designed to cause you suffering. If it was a good God, it wouldn't be designed this way. Your brain is designed, your body's designed as a governor so that you don't see where you are, so that you don't see how evil this place is and how biased you are. Most of you don't see your biases. You can't see it. And you can't see very much about where you are in this realm. You're designed to be dumb, deaf, and blind, unaware. You're designed to have groupthink, to be a follower of others. You were designed this way. A good God wouldn't design you this way. You were designed to be a slave, not only to your body and your needs of your body, but a slave where you have to work, you have to do things to earn money to buy your food, shelter, clothing. You're a slave in this realm. Nothing was given to you. God doesn't give you food, clothing, shelter. God doesn't provide for you. Neither does nature. People have to fight and scrap to survive here. Go outside of the West, go outside of the first world and see what I mean. Because it's true. It's observably true. Your God doesn't care about you. It designed this to be a hell realm. Your God is not a good God. Even if you want to believe it's smiling down, looking after you, caring for you, you're delusional. You have wishful thinking syndrome. You have hopium and nothing more.